You would bring trouble, me I take a shorty. I'm living my best life. The only back on our website. Vex cause we eating, when they in the feelings, me jump on the next flight.
Okay. Ooh. Oh my god. I can't do it. I'm not gonna hold you. When outside opens up again, I'm trying to wild out in the middle, and I'm trying to go on my head top and do little spins and with my ass. Like I'm the type of girl to wild out. Oops. Like I'm the type of girl to wild out on the side, but not in the middle. I did that once and I won a twerking contest. But yeah, no, I'm trying to be more out there. So yeah, I was trying to go on my head top. It didn't work though, but not the point of this video. So I kind of just wanted to give a little PSA, you feel me? To all of those girls, or my guy friends, you're his girlfriend, y'all just messing. I just have one thing to say. I don't want him. I don't want him at all. Zero, not at all. So, backstory. Ever since like I started being friends with guys, there's been like this ongoing trend where the girl that they're with, regardless of what the relationship between them is, 9 times out of 10 thinks I'm like the side piece, or I'm also f***ing him, and I'm just like, honey, I'm just here for the sipes, the video games, and the dumbass jokes they make. Like there's like this one motto that I have in life that I always follow by, and it's that I treat people the way I want to be treated. So I'm not gonna go and tifa gyal man, because I wouldn't want a girl to do that to me. Like, I know y'all never met a nice bitch before. It's cool. I get it. Females aren't nice, but I am. So like there's been, I'm 21. This has been going on since I was like 12, 13. Like, if I told y'all how many times this happened, y'all be like, ooh. Like, it's happened more than a dozen times. Like this is like an ongoing trend in my life. And I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired. I'm not gonna go into detail on all of them. We'd be here all damn day, and I know y'all don't got the time for that. I don't have the time for that. So I'm gonna tell y'all 3 times. The first time it happened, the most recent, and the most explosive. Because bitches don't know how to act. But whatever. Why is my teddy... Oh. That's when I went on my head top. I knocked them over. I'm sorry. I love my teddy bears, guys. Comment down below if you also have a teddy bear. But anyway, yeah, let's get into the story. Next. All right, so this first story occurred in middle school. So backstory to the story. When I was 12, aka 7th grade, this new boy came into our class. He was like 1 or 2 years older than us. This new Spanish boy came into the class, and you know, he was cute. All the girls in the class wanted him, and he ended up dating this girl that I was like kind of friends with. And because he started to date her, he kind of like merged into our little group. So it was like 4 of us. It was me, him, we're gonna call him Miguel, we're gonna call her Tori, and then the next girl who's also in the group, Aaliyah. So it was all 4 of us. We always hung out together. We always sat at lunch together. We all like a little clump. I'm not even gonna lie, I wanted him too, but he picked her, so I wasn't even, it was like whatever. I feel like all black girls go through this. Like, you have to guess if he if like he likes black girls, and I figured he didn't. So it's like, it was kind of it is what it is type of situation. He just started dating her, whatever. So they dated for a year, and then when we got to 8th grade, or the summer before 8th grade even started, I think they broke up. I don't remember what happened, but like 8th grade came and they weren't together anymore. So when 8th grade started, there were 2 new girls. Sophia got added into class B, and then Maya came into class A, which was our class. So Miguel, he started to date Sophia from the other class, whose sister was Maya in our class, right? So because they were dating and Maya was her sister, Maya kind of hung out with us because, you know, he's dating her sister. So it's like, you know, we should all be friends and happy go marry and all this good shit, right? So, you know, everything was cool. Everyone was peaches and cream and rainbow and unicorns and shit, right? Then one day I'm at my locker between classes and I'm getting something, and then Sophia, she pulls up on me and she was like, oh, you can't hang out with Miguel anymore. And I'm like, who is this bitch? Who the f are you? Right? So then I just looked at her and I was just like, no. And I walked away, and she was so tight. Cause she was like, excuse me. And I just walked away from her. I was not trying to argue with her at all. So then like when recess came, I was like, oh, yo, bro, you need to, can you talk to your girl? Cause she just came up to me and saying how I can't hang out with you anymore. And he was like, I'm gonna handle it, right? Then as the next couple of days went by, like I noticed he wasn't really talking to me. Like even though we were in like that little group, even at lunch, recess, whatever the case may be, he wasn't really talking to me. Like he would text me at night and we would do our homework together, but in person, he would not talk to me. So I don't remember where I caught him, but it was like we were by ourselves. It was probably in gym. I don't remember. But I caught him by himself and I was like, yo, bro, what's up? Like, you're not talking to me anymore. Like, did I do something? Like, what's the problem? And he was like, yeah, you know, like, I'm not trying to get in trouble with Sophia and like, you know, all this bullshit. I'm just like, so you're gonna stop talking to me because of your girlfriend? And he was like, nah, that's not even the case. And I'm like, yes, it is. Because you won't talk to me in person. You can text me, but you won't talk to me in person. I called his ass out. At 13, I wasn't taking no bullshit from my friends, right? So, he was like, nah, that's not even the case, whatever. And I'm just like, if it's gonna be a problem for your girlfriend to be friends with me, then just stop being friends with me. Point blank, period. He was like, nah, like you a good friend and all that. And I'm like, no, you're choosing your girlfriend. Choose your girlfriend. And then, like, I guess he was having, like, this internal conflict because he still wanted to be friends with me, but he wanted to keep his girlfriend happy. And I'm just like, you can't have it both ways. And I'm not going to make you choose. So, I don't know. Right? I'm pretty sure they were having sex at 13. But again, I'm gonna mind my business. None of my business. So then I kind of, like, we kind of stopped talking, but we still kind of kept in contact. Like we weren't fully like I didn't fully unfriend him. So then like one day, it was like recess. It was a couple weeks later, and this girl, I called her my bodyguard because anytime somebody fucked with me, she was there right next to me, like, what you gonna do? Hit her. I dare you. I love her to death. I don't know what happened to her, but I loved her. So she came up to me during recess because I was like on the computer, whereas like the little group I used to hang out with, they were like on the far side of the room. So my bodyguard friend, she comes up to me and she was like, yo, Kimora, I got some tea. And I'm like, what's up? And she tells me how there's this group chat between Aaliyah, Maya, Sophia, aka the girlfriend, the sister, and the girl who's also in our little group, and then a couple other girls from both classes. And they were all talking shit about me, and I'm just like, because they added my bodyguard to the group chat, and then she showed me everything. And I'm just like, they were talking all types of garbage about me. And then one of them was like, yeah, she wants Miguel and this, that, and third, la-di-da, and whatever. And I'm just like, and it was the sister that was saying all this. The sister was like, oh yeah, she be touching up on him and she be doing this and she be doing that. And I'm just like, even if I was, which I wasn't, because he doesn't like black girls, so I wasn't gonna try and pursue him, and two, he has a girlfriend, so I really wasn't gonna try and pursue him. Why, if I'm touching up on your nigga and he's allowing it, why am I being talked about? You should talk to your nigga about it, right? But girls never do that. They always come for the other person, who might not even be the other person, right? So I'm like, I used to not be a confrontational person, but at that time in my life, I was about it. So I went up to them, I'm just like, y'all were talking shit, so what's up? And then they were like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, cut the bullshit, cut the crap. I saw the group chat, I saw what y'all said about me. Why can't y'all say it to my face? Y'all talking all high and all this, y'all talking all this craziness in the group chat. I'm right here. Say it to my face. I was very wild back then. Like, there was a time in my life where I was bullied, and then like I kind of cracked and I was like, I'm not taking this shit no more. So what's up? Right? And then it created this whole big ass argument, and we were yelling at each other, and I'm just like, you a fraud ass bitch, because you telling your sister Sophia how I'm doing this, that, and third, la-di-da, and I'm wondering why this bitch is coming after me. It's because you're giving her false information. And then she's like, nah, you want him, and da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, so you're in my head and you know what my thoughts are, right? So then the argument kind of continued into like as we traveled into the next class, and then she sits at the back in science, because we like the classes were like diagonal from each other. So she went into the class first, and we were still arguing, and she was going towards the back of the class because that's where her seat was. And then I remember calling her fat ass bitch, and then I kid guys, oops, I think I glued my bangs onto the eyelash. I kid y'all not, shorty, she threw, like, you know those desks that y'all used to sit at during like middle school? It was like attached to the desk, like the seat was attached to the desk. She was throwing multiple of them trying to get to me, and I was just standing there pretty with my bangs, because I used to wear bangs back then. I was just standing there by the doorway like, come touch me, please. She never got to me because Miguel was holding her back like, nah bro, you don't want to get suspended, She was like, this dumb bitch, and I'm like, I'm just standing there smiling like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Right? So then the principals were called, and she called all the girls in the group chat outside, including me, and they were like, oh, what is this about? And I'm just like, they're talking about me, and I'm not gonna take that, because this one, aka Maya, I forgot her code name, aka Maya, is talking all this shit about me and telling her sister all this stuff that I want her boyfriend, and that's not even the case. And this is dumb. I told that to the principal. This is dumb. Like, she's starting unnecessary drama because she's bored and delusional. So we all got detention for like 2 days, and I don't know why I got detention. Yes, I do. Woo! Because apparently I started it, but technically they started it because you wanted to come talk shit about me. But anyway, at the end of the day, me and him stopped being friends, and me and his girlfriend and the girlfriend's sister, we always gave each other the side eye like, yes bitch, okay then. But yeah, that was the first time it happened, and then it happened a couple times after that, a lot. But anyway, so now we're gonna get to the most recent one. Okay, so this is when another backstory to the story. So I was in like this pre-college program before I actually went to college, and it was an opportunity program. It was called EOP, and we had to, my camera's dying. We had to take some classes before we even like got into school. So I met a bunch of people. I'm gonna do a whole story on that because that was the worst time of my life ever. Mentally, the worst time of my life, but we'll get to that later. So I was cool with this girl, and she was talking to this guy. We're gonna call the guy Noah. And her and Noah, they were kind of a thing, and they were kind of a thing when college actually started. So I was cool with her, and he lived in my building, so that made me cool with him. And what happened? They eventually fizzled out, like after like, I want to say a couple weeks, because she told me, I was friends with both of them, and she told me he was getting clingy and whatnot. And even though like I'm friends with both of them, I'm not going to carry on that information because that's too mixy, and I'm not doing that. So I just kept my comments to myself. And she told me that he was being a little clingy and like whatever and da. And I was like, and then she eventually broke it off with him, and I was like, and he's light skinned, so he was in his bag. Y'all know that stereotype that like light skins are like in their feelings. He was dead ass in his feelings. Like I was in his room and he was crying. He was like, I don't know why she doesn't like me and whatever. And I'm like, it's okay. There's a lot of fish in the sea. This school's huge, right? Just pick who you want. You're cute, you'll get her, right? So I was there for him, like emotionally. Every time a girl dumped him, I was there. We hung out a lot. Like he was a good friend of mine. Like me and a couple other guys and him, we used to hang out a lot. We were cool. And then he started messing with this girl, and we would call her Brianna. So at first he was just trying to fuck Brianna. He was just trying to fuck. Like that was like his buddy. And then one day, like I want to say like a couple weeks in, he was like, yo, like I'm not gonna hold you. I know I only want to fuck shorty, but like I kind of like her and whatever. And I was like, I like her energy, bro. Do it. Cause me and the girl were cool at the time. And then she got the title of girlfriend, and she took that title. Shorty ran with it and started acting like a 180. Started acting completely different, right? So they eventually get together, and then I remember me and him and a couple other guys, we were outside walking, and it's fall. Leaves are falling, right? He has like Spanish hair. This is a wig, but y'all know what I mean. He had like Spanish hair, and the leaf got, I don't know how it got caught in his hair, but besides the point. A leaf got caught in his hair, and we got back to the dorm, and he was sitting in between us, and I saw the leaf in his hair, and I took it out. And then she yelled at me, don't touch him, only I can touch him. How know you did not just yell at me over a leaf? What? So I'm just like, he had a leaf in his hair, and she was like, okay, Ann, I'll take it out. She's acting like I grabbed this nigga's dick in front of her. All I did was take something out of his hair. I was so confused, guys. I was, within like 5 minutes, I left because I was flabbergasted. I was so flabbergasted. I'm like, where did this come from? Right? So then like, as like time went on, she was acting very funny around me. Like she didn't want me sitting next to him. She didn't want me to like around him. I remember I was hanging out with him in his room, and he was looking for an outfit for I don't remember what, and he was asking me my opinions, and she came over because his door's always open, and like it's easy to get into buildings. Like if someone comes in, you can go in. So she, like downstairs, the downstairs door, if someone opens the door, you can just go in and go upstairs. And his suite door is open. So she comes in and she was like, why y'all here alone together? Because I'm helping him with the outfit. Would you like to chime in? She's acting like she caught us with our pants off. And I'm just like, she was like, y'all shouldn't really be around each other alone. If I wanted to fuck this nigga, I would have been done that. Like, come, I hate, yo, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, girls thinking every girl around their guy is, there's something going on, you're insecure. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know if y'all believe this. I believe girls and guys can be friends. I'm a prime example. I have a lot of guy friends, and out of like the 13 of them, or how many of them there are, I don't even remember the number. I only messed with one of them. That's like a, I'm not going to do the math. That's like a, what, 0.2%? Not even 0.5% of all of them. That's not the correct math. Y'all know, that's not the correct math, but y'all know what I mean. Like, I don't know. And then our friend, like a mutual friend, had a birthday party, and I brought my new girlfriends, who also knew the birthday boy. I brought them to the birthday party. Reminder, I helped plan the birthday party. I put in money for the birthday party. And the girlfriend, aka Brianna, and her friends who she invited made me uncomfortable. Me and my friends. Because, okay, so the birthday boy, he comes in, we yell surprise, right? Surprise! And it's like, oh my God, yay! Right? Because he was turning 18, so it's like a big thing. And he cut the cake, and then he cut the first thing. And I took it upon myself to cut like everyone pieces. So like I cut it and I put it on plates. So cut, you take. And as me and my new girls are eating the cake on the opposite couch, on that couch in front of us, her and her friends, who just happen to be girlfriends of like, what's his name? Of Noah's friends. Noah's other friends. Like, she befriended all their girlfriends. So they were all friends dating friends. And her and the girls were on the other couch, and they were giving us mean mugs and whispering. And I wasn't gonna start anything because it is the birthday boy's birthday, and I'm not gonna fuck up his birthday party because these bitches want to be fucking petty. So one of my girls, she was like, why are they staring at us? I feel uncomfortable. And I'm like, you want to leave? And we left. And that was the last time I was ever around this guy, because your girlfriend is out of control, and he's there when it happens, and he never addressed it. And I wasn't going to say anything because he was there. He saw everything go down, and he saw like everything she was saying and doing, and he never addressed it. So I was like, you know what? I will just remove myself from the situation, because I'm not gonna let your bad energy fuck up my good energy. No. All right. And last but not least, the fun one. The fun one. Okay. So, how do I start this? So, backstory. What happened? I'm always running errands for my mom, and there's like this park by my house, and you like have to pass by it to get to my house. And what happened? There were like these group of guys. They were playing ball one day, and one of them he was trying to holler at me, and I was like, he wasn't my type. I used to hang out with him and his friends. He wasn't my type, so I kind of like told him, you're not my type. But I still hung out with them because like they were funny and they were good niggas. So I was like, I'm gonna stay hang out with y'all regardless of me hurting his feelings or whatever. I don't know if his feelings were hurt, I don't know. But me dubbing your friend, I'm like, I'm still gonna hang out with y'all. So anytime I was passing by, like from doing errands, I would chill with them in the park, watch them play ball, laughed, whatever. They try to teach me. I still can't shoot. I still can't shoot. So there was this one guy in the group. His name was Devin. That's his code name. We don't use real names here. But his name was Devin. And he had a girlfriend who, she was crazy. Like, if I could compare them to anybody, it would be Yaya and Youngboy. Because he was like a notorious cheater, and she wouldn't blame him. She would fight the other girl. Like, she was notorious. Like, everyone knew like what she was about. Like, anytime he cheated on her, she would fuck up the other girl. She would never address him. She would always fuck up the other girl, which I found to be very weird, because it's like, but he's in the relationship, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure she would have cut a bitch for this nigga, but none of my business. They could live toxically ever after. Yes. So one day, now here's a story. One day I was on my way back from doing an errand, and I saw them in the park, and they were like, yo Mo, they used to call me Mo. They were like, yo Mo, come chill with us, whatever. And I'm like, I gotta be home in like 20 minutes, so I'll chill with y'all for a little bit, right? So they're playing ball and they're smoking. I wasn't smoking, I was just second-handing it. Mini deviant. So they were smoking and playing ball, and they were being niggas, and they were just laughing, and I was laughing with them. And they had pizza, so I was eating pizza too. I love when my friends feed me. But so then as we're laughing and haha hee hee, Devin's girlfriend Kayla pulls up, right? And we're like, ooh. She's like, Devin! And we're like, ooh, what does this nigga do now? We're like, what did this nigga do now? Like, everyone, like, all of them started making bets, like, yo, he probably got a bitch pregnant, la-di-da, whatever. And I'm laughing at all this, because this is live entertainment, you know? So she comes over, and she had like her little sidekick friend with her, and she was like, oh, like they were like, she took him like on the other side of the court, and she was just yelling at him. And then she pointed towards us, and we were like, ooh, what did we do, right? So then she comes back, and then he's like trying to drag her to stop her, but you know New York girls will fight back, so he couldn't handle her. And then she came up to me, and I'm like, and she was like, bitch, don't fucking touch my nigga. And I'm like, when did I touch your mans? And she was like, he is mine, you're not gonna touch him. And it, like, the way she was acting was like she was about to fight me. And I'm like, so then one of the other guys that was sitting down, he was like, yo bro, control Kayla. And he like got in front of me, because he knew I wasn't gonna fight her. I'm not even gonna hold you. She probably would beat my ass. I'm not even gonna hold you. I can't fight hood bitches. I can fight regular bitches, but not hood bitches. Their hands are different. Like, I know my battles. I couldn't have fought her. I'm being honest. Listen, you want to go fight somebody who can fight better than you? Go ahead. Get your wig popped off. Not me. Nope. So she's yelling and saying all this bullshit, and she was like, I know y'all fucked, I know y'all did this, I know y'all did that, I know. Reminder, I was a virgin. Unless he can time travel, he didn't do nothing to me. So she's still yelling how we fucked in this, that, and third, la-di-da, and her sidekicks, they're like, yeah. Yo, that bitch, yeah. Like, she was with all the ad-libs, and I'm like, I knew the guys wasn't gonna let her touch me, so I'm just sitting there like, keep going. This is funny, keep going, right? So then, Devin, he finally speaks up and he was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know, you got this. And then she slaps him in the face. And then we're like, because we've seen them fight before, but we've never seen like her touch him. So she slaps him in the face and we're all just like shocked. Even her little sidekick was shocked. And she was like, if you ever fuck another bitch, we gonna fight for real, nigga. And I'm like, and then she pointed at me and she was like, if I ever see you around my mans again, it's on sight. And I'm like, so like, that was kind of the last time of me hanging with them. I still kept in contact with them, but I didn't really like sit down and talk with them because they were always with Devin. And I wasn't trying to argue with this bitch. I don't argue with people unless I really have to, and I wasn't trying to argue with her. So, and I don't want this bitch to put her hands on me, because if she does, my mom is crazy. Like, if I don't fight you and you're of age, my mom probably will. So, but yeah, that is a little bit of guys, girlfriends, girls they fucked, cheated, I don't know what you want. I don't know what they want to be called. But girls that they were with thinking I want them. Now, see, what they really do wrong is they don't befriend me and be like, because I had one of my friend's girlfriends, like, she came to visit and she was like, keep him in check for me. And I was like, bitch, I got you. I would remind him that he's married. Like, they could do that. Get me on your side. I'm not gonna snitch on him. I'm gonna just remind him that he's married. I'll make sure you don't snitch. I'm gonna make sure he doesn't cheat on you. Y'all could have had an ally. No, y'all wanna put y'all fingers in my face and think y'all big honcho. Oh, some of them are big honcho, but not all of them are big honcho. But yeah, thank you for coming to my first story time. If y'all want to hear more stories, because my life, well, it was crazy. It was crazy. It's kind of still crazy, but it's not as crazy. So if y'all want to hear more story times, just comment down below, let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all next time.